Where is Brian?
Oh my God.
Is Brian on crack? Let's go see.
Yeah, is Brian on crack?
Brian's on crack. Yes, that was great.
No, you're not.
He's a fire.
I'm really looking for love, but this ain't it. This chick, you look crazy. and then, you know what's funny? She's like, I don't have any makeup on now, and he wants to say so bad. That's the problem.
Some guys tried to cut in front of us.
Oh, I did cut the line then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The long arm of the law said no.
Yeah.
You're not going in front of us.
Gave him one of these.
Gave him one of these. It was like, get behind it. So I don't know what set him off from that moment because the job was done. He stopped them from getting in front.
No, it wasn't done.
He was a hero. He said, no, get in behind us. So whatever set him off, they was laughing. And he was like, why you laughing? Like going off. He was.
What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
We are back. Shot of Discourse, Debtfreedeem. We in the building with some very special people. We had to bring in a correspondent. I don't want to introduce our correspondent yet. But Jamie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
That was a very clean,
I'm doing great.
straightforward intro.
Straightforward.
I like that.
Living a dream.
I like that. We'll talk about I almost had to fight army yesterday.
The world.
Last night. So we'll dive into that. Apparently I have a little bit of an anger issue, but I'll explain why. But we have a very special guest in the building, my wife.
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
What a special, momentous occasion. And now you're not on cam, obviously, but the fans get to hear your wonderful voice. Oh. So welcome aboard. We brought you on because we wanted to discuss a show that you and I have been watching and talk about reality TV. And that is one of your expert areas.
I am an expert, for sure.
So we hope to get some insight on that. But let's talk about last night. Well, let's do the shot of the week. The shot of the week is tequila.
Tequila, yes.
And like you said before on a different podcast, it's for a good time.
Always a great time.
Good time. I didn't have tequila last night.
No, and we had
probably everything.
Yeah.
It was Corona. It was vodka.
I had some whiskey.
At the end.
Oh, Jesus
at the
Christ.
End. But I think it was the vodka that kind of set it off. But let's have a good time, man. Let's do our shot. You got yours? You got your little thing poured up?
Cheers.
Okay, Jamie, walk me through. What did you see happen?
You
didn't really look, though.
I'm adverse.
I've never seen somebody just look straight forward
like,
the whole time. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
I was like, could be. So I'm adverse to any confrontation. I'm just like, bro, so one, I'm parking the car. I was like, yo, go get in line. Look crazy.
Yeah.
Go get in line. And then, he's like, yeah, I cut in line. I was like, all right, I'll be there in a second. So I already knew you cut in line.
Technically, I didn't.
But
keep going.
All right, I thought you said you cut in line. So I was like, all right, cool. We got in line. They tried to move the line around. And we had to reposition ourselves. Some guys tried to cut in front of us.
Oh, I did cut the line then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The long arm of the law said, no.
Yeah.
You're not going in front of us.
Gave him one of these.
It was like, get behind it. So I don't know what set him off from that moment because the job was done. He stopped them from getting in front.
No, it wasn't done.
He was a hero. He said, no, get in behind us. So whatever set him off, they was laughing. And he was like, why you laughing? Like going off. He was, I can't say some words on here.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I don't like bullies.
And you think they were, who was the bully in this situation?
They were. You see, everybody, all right, so you know when you get a dirty hit in a sport?
Yeah.
And then everybody sees the retaliation.
True.
Nobody sees the actual foul.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what was happening. So I did cut the line, but there was like a group of people. Let me explain. There was a group of people that were like looking through their phone. They didn't have the tickets, right?
Okay.
So then I'm like, are you guys in line for the show? And they're like, nah, we're like downloading our tickets. So I just stood in front of a big group. I didn't have time to ask everybody. So I was like, all right, if there's no objection to me getting my spot, I'm in my spot. So Now I meet you, and where they're repositioning the line. So I'm just watching, like, it's a whole sea of people that gotta move at this point, right? So then these dudes just start trying to like walk forward, and just cut me. And I'm like, nah, this ain't happening. So I put the arm out, and then I'm hearing snickering and just them carrying on, like, and I'm like, hey, let's speak up. Yeah. Like, we all want to hear what's going on. And then the laughing thing got to me. Yeah, that's what pushed me over the edge. So I kind of, you know, I got in their face a little bit, and I just wanted to hear what they were saying. I wanted.
He was not letting.
What
it
I
go.
like, this is the watered down version of the story.
It is the watered down version.
Not letting it go. He was.
I wanted to.
And so granted, Kadeem guy, like, he got 3 times. I'm cool. I'm chill. He's 3 times. Then it was like he's really going. I was like, Kadeem.
Yeah, and what I feel like James.
Chill, bro. I was like, we in the line now. Like, we going. We got a job. We gotta go.
Then the freaking bounce, like, this other dude. So there. First of all, let's explain what's happening right now. Me and Jamie likes to go to
I don't even know who it is.
Parties that are not predominantly attended by African Americans.
Don't do this. Who wanted to go there last night?
Yeah, I looked it up. Steve.
All right, cool.
Steve, what's the name was there?
Cool.
And so it's like a raver type thing going on. So you know who's there. So the bouncers are black.
Yeah.
So they're
are they ever not?
No, the security guards. Yeah, we talked to them while we was walking up. Like,
they're not even. They're like, yeah, get them. Like they like, yeah. So this other dude, I guess he's a promoter or something. He comes out. And then he's like, dude, we get the point. I was like, where the hell were you at when these dudes were trying to come on? So I go over to him. I'm like, son, you want to talk to me? You need to talk to these dudes right here.
Like you say, when they come out there, that's all they saw. They saw the retaliation. They saw 6'3" dude just snapping. They was like, yo, we get you. But yeah, because only to the defense of no defense of what they did. They shouldn't be cut, but like. They were really like they chilled, like they didn't.
Yeah, it was quiet.
They was quiet.
It was quiet.
They were scared.
The quote that got me was like that I remember. I was like, you know where you at? You in Philly? Don't forget that.
He said some crazy. And like
you crossed that bridge.
You live in Jersey. Crazy. You don't even live in Philly.
I was like, you know where you at? You in Philly? Don't forget that.
Yo, it was so funny, bro.
I turned into Beanie Siegel freeway so fast.
I just felt like he was like telling him like shut up, but like say it again. Like it was.
That was the other part.
Like I was like.
Now once again, like that is just all alcohol. This is all alcohol pouring out at this point. It's like I'm like, shut up, say it again.
Like laugh again.
How dare you say it?
It was.
I'm not surprised.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was. A lot of it didn't make sense at the end, but then immediately, it didn't even ruin my night, right?
No, it did. I mean, I didn't think it was going to.
Yeah, just as soon as we got in line, I was like, all right, we good.
That's the Gemini in you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
it was cool, but like, just don't. They were bullies, man. They wanted to cut line. I feel like they felt.
I think they were opportunists. Like, they were opportunists, and
I'll headbutt you.
No.
This ain't. Sorry, I don't know what time frame they thought this was, but we ain't doing it.
Like I said, bro, like I don't. Like, you don't see me mad. I don't really see you mad either. So when I see it, it's very surprising. I'd be caught off guard. I'd be like, "Yo, what in the hell?"
Yeah,
it's reality. So let's get back to
that was a real reaction.
What we want to get into. So, me and Ashley have been watching Love Is Blind, and you'll see a lot of memes where like, you know, a wife is watching a show and like you'll peep in, you'll see what's going on. Yeah. Now I've been. Yeah, she watches like.
I do the same thing with my wife.
Yeah, so she's watching it. She catches in. Like, what do you think about the show? It's been on what? This is 3rd season now.
Nah, it has to be longer than that, right?
5th.
More seasons than 3?
This is 5.
5 seasons? Mm-hmm. Oh my god! So give us. What do you run down the show if nobody like has heard of it?
Oh well, if you're under a rock, Love Is Blind is about a group of men and women. They each are separated.
Yep.
Men on one side, women on one side, and they basically are looking for love. And it goes on the premise of you fall in love blindly. So you don't see the person. So you're having all these conversations. You're going on dates with these people, and you're getting to know them for their insides, who they are, without having the outside influences of
What a concept.
of the world, of their looks,
Like this
of
really
their habits.
happens.
Yeah.
This does not happen.
You know, but so often when dating, you put on this front, you see, you don't actually see, like, you don't actually get to know the person sometimes because you have all these other, you're going out for drinks, you're doing activities, like, you're not having that deep heart-to-heart conversations. So this show basically tries to establish that first, and then the rest.
When I see them, and first of all, you know what's crazy about like these setups? They're in the most pristine like environments. So there's a couple parts that like I want to make sure the audience knows. They do the love blind part where like you're in these pods, they call them, and then they get to talk, ask questions, and get to know a lot of the other multiple guests that are there.
Yeah, it's like speed dating. So speed dating in a way,
kind of like a speed dating concept, and then the end they pick who they're most compatible with, I hope, and then they go and get married, right?
They propose and they go honeymoon. And
then,
so hold on, before you get there, while they're speed dating, and like you say, men and women are separate, but they also live together with the people that are dating.
Dorm room style.
So that's what I can get into it more, but that's the one part I'm like, that's a little bit crazy.
Correct. So now everybody's dating your girl potentially. Everybody's getting to know your wife, which we've always we glazed over that part. So now everybody knows your wife on an intimate level if you really think about it, unless she didn't let them get there. Yeah. But you know there's another,
like last
there's at least one other person.
There's another dude that looks like
that she connects. They're going back in the room crying, and you got somebody console it. I'm like, come on, this is crazy.
So then the other part that's unrealistic to me is the honeymoon. Like there's no budget for that. Like
that's your first thought.
Yeah, like,
of course it is.
There's no budget for that.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
go to an all-inclusive resort.
It's a show.
No. What you guys are missing what I'm saying. Like, when you put together a honeymoon with your wife, you design it yourself. You guys are saving it's kind of a connection.
Are people saving, or are they just putting that on credit card?
I would say majority of it is people doing that, but I feel like, you know, that is a bonding thing that you got to come up with with
struggle.
And not even a struggle, but there's an argument there that needs to happen.
You got to figure it out.
They just go on this whimsical thing that's been put together by somebody else.
Yes.
What the hell?
I
want the stress.
It's their first date. I mean,
and then they live in a makeshift apartment.
Yeah,
that's put together by the show. And then they go into their real lives.
Yeah.
Don't they live
close by, either like the same apartment building as the other couples, or like a multifamily,
it's like a central,
type of situation.
Condo thing, right?
Yeah, so they're in close proximity to the other people.
So let me ask y'all this: why do people even go on these shows?
Go on the shows?
Because these people go on, they're like, "Oh, I'm really looking for love."
That's what they say. So I'm not a. It's so weird, especially Love Is Blind, and like even Married at First Sight. We won't get into that, but like. These people are young. Like these are like one dude I think was 24.
You have your whole life, bro.
What are you trying to do right now? It's 24
and he was like 6'7", right?
No, I don't think he was 6'7".
Who's that?
Oh no, he's really.
Is he that tall?
Yeah, you're gonna realize. Yeah, he's like 6'7".
He don't look that okay,
bro.
Yeah, he's tall.
But it's like, what are you doing at 24 where you feel like you want to find this out now and get married now?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of women at 24 want to get married.
Women, here we go. Women,
fair.
but
that's
dudes.
My perspective. Fair, okay.
Yeah.
I'm clowning you immediately when I see you on this show. Like, from a guy's perspective, that's not cool to go do that. And then you're right.
33, like a guy that's older.
I'm
respecting that. Like, if that's how you feel at that time, like you tried your dating, you lived, you know what you want. But
you're a weirdo, man.
Okay. No, I think that
remember, y'all talking to a guy. I didn't even think online dating was like.
Yeah, so you're like but
that's weird.
I feel like now this is what people do. Everything is online. Everything is like, we're a very digital age. So
and that's why everything's messing up. I don't think people should be doing this online.
Man,
no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
We met. You met your wife in the field.
In the field.
I met my wife in the field, and that's how it's supposed to be.
On a literal
it just worked out that way. I don't know.
Don't be talking like you miss your online.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Stop it. See, this is why I ain't on the stage show. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Yeah.
I just think that you can't knock it because people have had a lot of success. Kendall met my girlfriend. One of my girlfriends, she met her husband.
Yeah,
I actually know a couple of people that have met their.
I'm sure there's some good stories.
Yeah.
I just
sorry for the shout out.
and I'm not saying it's a bad way to do it. I just think it's a more organic way to do it, like in person. So, like we say, love is blind. This is the whole concept of it's weird because we have eyes. We have eyes for a reason. The eyes are to gaze upon. Like you, I think that's why take that sense away in somebody you want to be with, somebody you want to marry,
especially a man's sense, because that's how we really start to fall in love. Like it's where you have to be attracted to the person. This is how we like
visuals.
fall. Yeah.
Visual beings.
So I mean, and
y'all be falling in love with smells and like
the
voice,
a good
like
cologne.
what
craziness. So I just
late, like for us, that's later.
Yeah, I'm not. No,
I don't.
I think opposite. I think why take that away? Because I think that's a better aspect. Like having that as well.
Right.
Like some people are superficial, and they probably are the people that need to go on this show. But I think real people that are intelligent and have a good concept of what they want, why not want to see that? That's a part of it. Mm-hmm. And what people present is a part of that outward conversation too, like how you dress. That says something. Mm-hmm. So we might not know what
your hygiene.
Let's
talk about it.
It says something. Mm-hmm. So it's like they can't tell that in these pods. They don't know what this.
There's so much stuff you're missing out.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
you can get a lot. You can get if somebody works out, if their hygiene is good, if they dress. If they dress.
Oh, they pick nothing but models that go on the show.
I mean.
We were just talking about.
Don't get me started here.
They never pick like.
I don't know. You leave it to the internet. They'll tell you like I think last season they're saying like, oh, these are like the ugliest batch.
Well,
I know
the internet's mean.
She did say this season was kind of a rough batch.
Yeah.
I think it started off season 1, 2, 3.
But that's real life.
Right.
That's real life. You gotta have some ugly people in there.
I feel. You can't.
That's what you need. Like I think
that
it needs to be overweight. I mean, like all kinds should. If love is blind, then that's it. That's what really trips me out. If love is blind, I need ugly people.
Yeah,
real talk. That's what I need.
Yeah.
People don't want to see ugly people.
That's why this show.
What are we doing though?
What are we doing? Actually,
What are we doing?
All right, well,
Love is blind.
you're ruining it. I don't know.
You got an ugly bumpkin on there, bro.
And I'm not saying everybody. I just need a couple. Just see if they
You gotta
in the
do it
mix.
like a cleft mouth or something like that. Going crazy.
And
like,
nobody's even like
Quasimodo
slightly overweight. Like slightly, overweight a little bit.
nah.
I'm looking for something.
But like you said, like Ashley was saying, you have to fit a certain aesthetic on TV. And I don't know what it is about people who watch the show, but it's almost like you still have to have that storybook look, the Ken and Barbie thing going on. Like,
and then the day,
in order for like the people to want to watch it. I don't understand that part.
What you mean?
So I think like it's hard for people to sit there and watch a fat dude fall in love with a beautiful girl, or like a fit guy to fall in love with a fat girl. Nobody wants to see that.
It's so valid what you're saying, because in our group chat, last season, one of my friends was like, I can't even watch this. And I'm like, why? She's like, they're just ugly. I don't want to watch these ugly people. And I'm like, oh, shit.
What is going on?
Like, first of all, that's wrong. But it really just hits on home.
But second of all, you're right.
Because it's on TV.
Yeah,
TV's supposed to be.
Glorify.
And this is where I kind of get it. We always have this conversation about like reality and like why I don't like it to be called reality TV. We'll get into that. But like TV is supposed to be this escape from like real life. Mm-hmm. So people don't want to see imperfections in
real life people.
But if your show is called Love is Blind, like first of all, imagine like a fat ugly person watching it and being like, oh, these people are so ugly. Like, I can't. What? What's going on?
That's wild.
You feel me?
I mean, I agree. Like, I think reality shows like this sometimes cheapens the concept of love is blind, because I think that's been people say that all the time. Like, a great like love at first sight. Like they say this all the time, and it's cute, but it's definitely, to me, it's not.
We're starting to see how wrong those statements are.
And they're not even, like, the show is not making it true. It's making it less true.
Yeah, we're actually seeing the truth that it doesn't work.
There's not, it's, even with the other one, Married at First Sight, like.
Oh, my God.
And then the people that do survive the show, I feel like they become these, like, Instagram, TikTok couples.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
And then they're going to make their money. So, like, we're together because it's business. And you look good, I look good, let's keep it together. And like, let's be this pop. You know, like, once again, the Ken and Barbie, there was, I hate to do this to you on the spot, but there was like a black and white couple. Like a black female.
They stay together. They're still together.
Season
so
1.
They're
actually going to be taken over as hosts, rumor has it.
They should.
Of the show for next season. Because they were like the only true love, success. Not the only one, but. And
I hope they have that relationship. But once again, I feel like they're a TikTok couple.
And they're lasting. Like it's you know, it's been a while. It's been what, 5 years? 5 years.
Would you do that with like, so let me ask you first. Would you be like a couple like that? You've seen like the couples on Instagram and like they post like comedy stuff. I don't believe in it. I don't even want to ask you about that kid stuff. But like, you know, you do like what the dynamic is between you and your wife. You like do comedy skits together. Would you do that?
Nah, I'm not. I'm more of a private type. I mean, like I'm not funny like that, so I'm not like I wouldn't be thinking of skits to put out there. But
that's true.
Nah, I would like to keep that. I mean, in house. Like, let's say it's something positive,
and they have a lot of like followers and sponsors and stuff. It's just too much dedication.
It's a lot.
Like I have a real life.
Yeah,
I know
like
you.
I know
like that's
you
a job. That's a job.
It's a whole job.
I try to get Ashley to record something with me, and like we still haven't done it.
It's been like 3 weeks. We're still trying to get it done. But I know.
Like it's a job, and it's also once you put time towards that, like then that becomes some stuff becomes not real.
It's not romantic anymore.
It becomes wedged into your.
It becomes like
when we're going I don't want you to record your surprise for me.
Perfect example.
For the internet.
We go out to eat all the time. I don't want to wait 5 seconds for you to take a picture. Take a picture of my food and our food and the drinks.
And the waiter coming over with your specialty drink.
Yeah, I'm like, let me just eat. Like, but now if you do that, you would be doing that all the time.
Well, it's because it's a write-off at that point, though.
It's kind of trash.
Hey.
I can't even imagine like Ashley walking, like the waiter's coming with the food. Hold on. She gets a camera and then walks with the food to the table.
Please, because that's
that'd
ridiculous.
be so crazy. I'm like, yo, we're just trying to eat. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, the next question I have for y'all is like, if we know like these things are fabricated, like these statements are not true, love at first sight, love is blind.
Some people think it's true. I mean, I don't think it's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why do we? If you don't think it's true, I don't know if you think it's true or not. Like,
there's a level of truth.
Talk to us.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Remember, we're men, so we.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but like I think me and him. Yeah.
So, you have to understand, like you're. This is about ratings. It's a business. They need to make money. The company, right? Mm-hmm. So, there was this other show we were watching. I forget what it was called, but it was about like how it was a scripted show about like producers and how they can manipulate contestants. It was like The Bachelor, but it wasn't.
It was the show about the producers.
A scripted show about the reality TV.
It was really good,
and the producers in it. But I thought it brings a lot of light to like how, as a producer, you may have a direction that you want this show to go in based off of the things that you know, based off of the conversations you've had with these people that are sharing their real lives. And you think, how can we, plant some seeds, get people to ask some poignant questions to other contestants to get real reactions?
Are we going to talk about Old Boy?
That's how I feel.
Old Boy who?
What?
The Old Boy that was on episode 1 where he mentioned what happened to him?
Yeah, we have to talk about that.
Okay.
That was wild. Okay. And this is a cancel. We have to walk it really fine because this is a cancelable.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get canceled.
Is that a cancelable?
Sure, you want to go there?
We have to. It wouldn't be a shot of discourse if we didn't.
PSA.
You ready?
I mean, no. I want to finish. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I lose my thoughts so fast.
No. You were making the point of like how producers inject their agenda into the shows.
But I think that the point of reality is like we're not. I know like you're not. It's not going to be 100%. Like just like Big Brother cameras on the wall watching people and getting reality. So you have that level of production in it, but I feel like people's reactions are where the reality comes in. So you may say something to someone and they may start crying because you really triggered them. I don't think all the time they're fake tears.
But it's hard
sometimes.
It's hard to piece that out. Like I 100% agree with you.
But that's the fun of it. Like sometimes I want to believe it's like why we watch Lifetime, right?
So do you believe it all?
You just keep watching.
That is
stories.
one of the scariest things I've ever heard you say.
Why you watch Lifetime movies?
No, why do you want to see? That's what's weird about reality TV. Why do you want to see somebody cry? And
she wants to figure it.
The same reason you watch a suspense movie to get the thrill.
Yeah, once again,
same reason you
that's
watch a
not
horror
someone's
movie.
real life. You see where you're teeting the line now?
It's inciting the same emotion.
So go watch.
Do you think it's you saying?
But I get that week after week. I don't gotta wait. I don't gotta wait for a whole movie.
You think the reactions? You think some of the reactions are real?
Yes.
But like, you agree that there's some acting in it.
Unfortunately, no. There's some acting that has, because people know. Okay,
I'm on camera.
I'm on camera now. This one over here acted this way 4 seasons ago, and now look at her. Look all the money she's making off of the sponsor. So there's a level of manipulation that happens, unfortunately. But it's the fun of it. Like it's
I don't understand when you say it's the fun of it. Like, so.
Because my life isn't affected by what I'm watching on this show, right? I'm watching this show for entertainment purposes.
I got
if this is their real life, it's kind of fun. Okay, here's no. Listen,
she said it's entertaining.
That's crazy.
You know what? Oh, you guys are guys.
Say it.
All right, so. When you ever see like someone maybe from like high school or like maybe from college, and you're like, yo, I wonder what they're up to. Or this one, I remember they posted pictures of their wedding, but I ain't seen them post no
That's messy. That's what I'm saying.
All right, well, it's part of the mess.
It's messy. That's what I'm saying.
So you're curious about what happened.
I never had that thought in my mind where I was like, where is
what are they up to?
Where is Brian?
Oh
my
God.
Is Brian on crack? Let's go see him.
Is Brian
on God, Brian's on crack. Yes, that was great.
No, you're not applauding the fact.
I was right.
But the curiosity
in your brain, you're applauding it.
Nah.
Okay, what I'm saying.
No,
let's
it's
go
just
back.
like, yo, that's crazy.
Let's go back to my example.
I can't believe it.
And that you're happy about that.
No one's
I think there's a difference between, and this is what I had to understand. And you said it right. Like, there's a difference between like applauding something or like liking something instead of saying, yo, that's crazy. Like, we see things on a daily basis, like on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through things because I'm looking at it because I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Not because I like it or just like, I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertaining. Like, I don't really bang with baseball. I don't watch a lot of baseball. But if I see a grand slam or like a crazy play, I'm like, that's crazy. I would watch it, but that's why I get what you're saying.
Okay, let's walk this again, right? You just saw a home run. You saw a triple play. You saw something rare.
Rare.
You're like,
it's not rare.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah. That entertains you. You're excited. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now go back to the high school person on crack.
No, nobody said that. Who said? I mean, you said the high school. Okay, you said somebody.
Go back. Crack. Let's do it. Nah, because I'm not gonna let y'all escape. You go on Facebook. No, somebody. This is how it always happens. Somebody calls you. Yo, you know Brian's on crack. What? You're crazy. Yo, go check out this. I'm gonna send you this link to his Facebook. Boom, you go on Facebook. Brian is on Facebook Live talking crazy and shooting up. And you're like, wow, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, the same crazy you were like the triple play is the same crazy you said to Brian on crack.
Well,
we can't live like this. There's no attention to be like, yo, son, don't send me. First of all, you call that person back. Yo, we gotta go find Brian, son. This is crazy.
We don't know
Brian. Brian's not even in your circle.
Yeah, we're not even in their life no
more.
No.
Like, that was 20 years ago.
If he was a friend, you saying it like this is. If he was a friend, of course, we don't know Brian.
Right.
We went to high school with Brian. No, we went to high school with Brian.
Yeah, but
you're supposed to help him.
I never talked to Brian. I don't know Brian. He's not my responsibility.
Yo, you are wildin'.
No,
I'll tell y'all right now. Listen.
Curiosity. Stop
it. If y'all went to school with me,
and they called me.
Oh, you're so virtuous. You're so virtuous.
Virtue? I'm telling you, if I know, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
So anybody from your high school could just be like on crack right now,
and you're gonna no.
And you're gonna help them.
No. Not anybody.
That's Brian.
Brian. I'm talking like Brian was in my circle.
That's what we're saying.
You know the people you hung out with.
Now that's different.
He's not in our circle. These people on these shows are not in our circle.
They are.
Yeah, but you still don't watch a train crash.
They are bringing out a level of entertainment and emotion that you're getting from their storyline. That's the point.
But you don't.
So you're curious. That's why other people's lives is curious.
What I'm saying is you're finding entertainment in
their
life. So when good things happen,
it's entertaining.
When bad things happen,
it's entertaining.
But for some reason, There's a different joy when the bad things happen.
Nah.
And that's what I have to say.
No.
That's
You know
what
how
I
many
would have to
times
say that.
I've cried watching, not necessarily, like I've cried when things like they hit you on an emotional level, like you, or I find myself
swear to God,
smiling at the TV.
If you
Stop.
cried
I
at some-
definitely have had like a moment where like a
When
little
you
tear
cry?
came in my
When you
eye.
cry?
I can't think of a reason right now, but I know I have.
And watching one,
We gotta do a part
remember what it
2
was.
and Tamar comes in. We gotta do a part 2 with Tamar.
Because I was dying. I be crying. I be laughing, crying, laughing.
The only thing like there's been a couple shows that, and I talked about this on the pod before where I cried, but it was because of like some good acting.
The anime made me cry.
Cartoons. So we just gonna. So we got a problem with real people, but cartoons can bring out that emotions. I'm just saying.
Cause she be wild. Cause like she'll call Rick and Morty a cartoon. I'm like, yeah, it's animated, but that's not a cartoon.
I mean, until it grew on me.
Now she won't watch Rick and Morty when
it's
it
a good
drops.
show, but
anime,
still
it depends on what anime you're watching. But once again, we're watching fake digital things happen, and it's not real people's lives.
At the end of the day, what did it do for you?
It entertains you.
Exactly. So if you're gonna get your entertainment because someone wrote it, or I get my entertainment because a producer kind of like influenced it.
They're detached from
That's
the
a different type of evil to me.
Nah,
That's a different type of evil to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I'm really changing my mind on this whole reality TV. I'm not opposed to it anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
convert.
guys. Yeah,
we got him.
That's fine. I'm gonna bring you back.
I hope.
I'm gonna bring you back.
I hope. I've been there.
Once again, what the point I'm trying to make is, right? And y'all not gonna shake me off of this. When something negative happens to these people, we're all on it and we're all jumping on it. For some reason, the internet, the audience, they love negative activity.
Yes.
Is Shaq the Fool bad?
Always. Is what?
It's a
Shaq
clip.
the Fool.
It's called Shaq the Fool.
Shaq has destroyed people. Oh my God. Are we not? I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for these.
You think it's bad?
No, you get paid millions of dollars to be a fool on Shaq and the Fool. I'm sorry, who's JaVale McGee? Sorry, dog, you be doing stupid stuff.
And he got a chip.
And he's on there.
Yeah. So I'm saying like.
So why do I feel bad about that?
I think people have entertainment from that, and it's bad. Like it's the same thing. Like,
but now you're gonna. I want you to understand what the point that we're about to make. Shaq and the Fool is a series of fails by basketball players who are trained professionals and they're doing something stupid, right? So you go on the court, people might do stupid stuff on the court, right? Now take it to reality TV. We're talking about people who are getting married, real life stuff, and I'm supposed to sit here and be like, that's like you're. So if you're getting fake married, because that's what I feel like it is, it's fake married, like. You're supposed to be the same as what I'm doing?
No.
Thank you. So why?
No, it's a different approach. It's more like the matchmakers or like the arranged marriages.
I'm sorry. What are you saying?
Yeah, like
we
didn't go through an arranged marriage.
The concept of it is a little bit different, right? Like the courting, where you would date someone for 2 years, 3 years, whatever, before you propose. Or,
I get it.
That's different. So you only have them 4, 5, 6 days, 7 days, however.
I don't even know. That's the thing.
So it's more like an arranged marriage where like your love develops more. I feel like after the wedding.
I don't understand how I'm like. How is their marriage the same as mine?
I think no marriages are the same, so. You can't really compare.
They're not. What they're doing is not real to me.
It's
right?
a different approach. That's
so
just
why are they allowed to? I feel like they're making a mockery of marriage and mockery of love. And then remember they're on a platform where now people get to watch and consume this, and because it has the reality tag, they think that's how we're supposed to be.
So no, I don't think anyone thinks that about this show.
No, you may not think that.
The platform is something. I agree. Like the platform that they on doing something like that. Like marriage, this Married at First Sight, that being on a platform that's different from what we did. Like we didn't have anybody watching us get married. But their marriage is like an arranged marriage. If our marriage is similar to an arranged marriage. Would you not agree? I mean, they're both marriages.
But they're going in there for entertainment purposes. An arranged marriage, when your families come together and vet you out, and like, because I don't even like the fact y'all saying arranged, because in an arranged marriage, Families are vetting. Families are coming together.
It's 'cause
they're very involved.
But
right?
I agree with you saying. It's more detailed than people
they're
think.
vetting off of like your financials. It's not
Some
like
of
they,
it. No.
Financials, religion, don't do that. They're doing a lot of doing
okay,
They go in.
religion, culture, and finances.
Like
they're
the
not
family
vetting
has to
off
know the
of
other
like,
family.
he's got compassion
family members go on the dates with these people too.
They like it gets serious.
They go in. So aside from that stuff, you're putting a group of random people together who know they're going to be on TV, that are looking for the viral moment. All this stuff is fake. So I'm not saying. I'm sorry,
influenced.
bro.
Producer
I'm sorry.
Influence.
That's fake.
Is the word of the day.
It's fake, bro. Sorry.
So let me.
When you get your honeymoon paid for, when you get your other apartment paid for,
See, I think
you don't think
they
any reactions are real. You don't think any like.
And
hey,
I think some of these people actually really are looking for love and think that this is a good opportunity to like meet somebody.
You about to come back, bro.
And no, because to do this, right, you just have to, you probably, like, okay, for example, let's talk about Lydia, the girl, she's 30-something, the Puerto Rican girl.
Okay.
She has had failed options, failed up until now. So now she's 30 plus and she's looking for love. So she's like, all right, cool. I've tried the apps. I've tried traditional dating. I've dated these such and such people. I'm out of options now, so let me try this. So some people are actually
this is your best option.
I mean, if you're just walking around and you're in the grocery store, you see the flyer because the show is coming to town, you might just say, "Oh, wow!"
Rather than go to therapy
fake.
and change yourself.
Well, she did that.
And not it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Shorty crazy.
She'd be crazy.
Shorty crazy. I could already see it. She's gone in the brain.
Lord.
And immediately when I see her and she's like, I just don't want nobody to fall in love with my body. Get out of here, bro.
Like, I mean,
Get
honest,
outta
like
here,
some
bro.
stuff is like,
I mean,
did they tell you to say that?
She's been sexualized for everything, like, and now she's just.
Newsflash, everyone. If you're attractive, men are going to sexualize you.
Yeah.
That's why love is not blind. I'm sorry.
I don't have a comeback for that.
You gotta have it. I mean, yeah, I hate when people say that. Like, yeah.
Yo, and then on top of that, let's say she got with a guy that didn't care about how she looked at her body.
Oh,
you know how
crazy.
You know how in a year
ugly.
she's gonna be like, he never compliments my curves and my
Jesus
hair
Christ.
and my.
You can't win.
Come on, brother. Like, we're not doing this. This is a foolishness. I mean, this is not real life.
This show specifically, Love is Blind, really gets me because I think people should take more time to look past the facade of what people look like, but don't, like, you should account for it. You know, it is a part of a relationship. Like, what you look like, you should be attracted to somebody. I agree with that. Like, but a lot of people, that's all they look at is what you look like.
They're operating wrong. They're operating wrong.
So that's why I think this whole concept is a great concept, but they're just cheapening it. They're just making it a drama-filled show. And that's why I talked about, like, when they're in those pods, when they're in their living quarters.
Say that.
I'm here for the.
You see what I'm saying? Cool. I'm here for the drama. So let's go back and make sure we're clear about what we're saying. Right?
We watch.
What is drama?
Entertainment.
What is drama?
Drama.
What is drama? Drama is not positive.
Drama
what is
elicits
drama?
a roller coaster emotion.
I'm asking you.
Drama brings you up. Drama brings you down.
Drama brings you up.
It's like a roller coaster.
Tell me up drama. What
Drama
is an
is an
example of
experience of emotions. How would you define drama? I don't.
We know that that's not true.
What do you mean?
Drama. So suspense and drama is like, you know. I'll give you like. Okay, Simba and Mufasa. They're having a great time. Like, oh man, this movie's dope. Father and son, you're gonna be the king one day. What's that? Why that lion over there all pissed off? What's Scar talking about?
Plot twist.
What the hell? Oh, let's go out one day. Scar takes his nephew out chilling, and then you're right on the high. But it's like, yo, why are you in this area? Like, Scar never be chilling with.
You saying the drama is the low?
That's what it is. Drama's always gonna be the negative. Mufasa's dead. He ain't in the rest of
No.
Like,
just think about drama as a whole. It's a genre. It's a, like, plays, dramas. It's something that is
suspenseful or like.
Guys, drama is the negative part. We always
No.
are on the negative.
That's how we view it. Like, oh, you so dramatic. It's drama. But
Yeah.
dramatic.
No, that's how we view it now. That's how we.
No, yeah,
we
but
say
that's
it in
not
a negative
true
light, but it's not
drama.
always like that. Like a drama, yeah.
I'm confused.
Drama to me is
put
a
it this
plot
way.
twist. Like,
Put it this
oh,
way.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's just a negative plot twist.
Oh, it could be good.
It could be
I'm waiting for
like
a movie example where
hard,
drama.
I'm trying to think. Of
I got an example. Undercover boss. Undercover boss. That's
boss.
drama.
That's a
Why?
drama?
Yes. It's drama in the
You ever
sense-
hear them people's stories? Man, I live in a trailer.
Oh
This is
my
the
God.
only
You
job.
don't know the
This is
reveal.
the only job I got. I got one eye.
You watch that too?
Yeah, it's good.
It's not. I like that. Actually, that's one of the ones I do
But
like.
when the boss reveals
Yeah, because
who
he's
he truly is,
gonna relieve you of your crappy life.
it's good, and that's a positive thing. That's not negative.
but none
That's
of you-
positive
none of-
drama.
and that excites. So that's to her
positive
point.
drama.
That excites her. That it's positive.
Like, oh my God,
Undercover
look what
Boss.
they
A lot of that is positive.
Guys.
That's a show I've shed a tear
I
over.
need this to
No
hit.
lie.
I need this to hit properly.
Okay.
We watch Undercover Boss.
Right.
Because he's gonna run into the wildest people in life. These people.
He's gonna change their lives.
And he's really not. We're waiting to the end where he's like, how are you gonna fix this person? Send him to college, please. Pay that person's rent. Yo, she got 19 kids.
This is why we have balance, because you view things totally
drama
different.
maybe drama is just the drastic change from
Yo,
like
y'all
all right,
Yes.
they do show something. Hey, you're in a bad situation, but yet I'm gonna get you here. Like it's just a drastic change between two things.
it's the roller coaster.
It's the up and
the
down.
up and the down.
It doesn't have to be negative. Like put it this way.
I'm waiting for you to give me the example.
We just gave you the example when the boss
Undercover Boss.
when the
boss. You know, Simba becomes the king of the pride at the end of the movie
And
after
that's
he
drama.
tries.
but weren't you smiling when Simba's ruling and having a great time?
Why couldn't Mufasa and Simba just be chilling the whole movie?
That's
Because
because
you
that's
needed
not a
the-
movie.
you
We
needed-
That's not a drama.
We would never watch it.
Because everybody wants to
No-
see something crazy.
Nothing. All right. No.
So that's a
Y'all
rom-com.
not seen-
Excuse me,
hold
a
on, sorry.
rom-com.
Yeah, I love rom-com.
Yeah, we know.
I love rom-com. But y'all see my point, or am I not making
No. This
sense?
is the point. I think I'm gonna get you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all be quiet.
I think what they want to see is the success to the drama.
After the problem.
After the problem.
Yeah.
They don't like a problem is going to happen. They know in a drama, we know every movie plays out. There's going to be a problem. The first guy that we think in a crime drama, first guy we think did it, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's the second
Twist
or third
turns,
guy.
yeah.
But you want to see the end, which is the success. So I don't think it's always negative that we like reality shows because we see all this, but we're looking for success. I don't think they're looking for some reality shows like, excuse me, but Real Housewives, some of that stuff. I think they're just looking for straight fights,
bro.
straight fights, straight just conflict. But some of the drama really based off, hey, how low? This is low. How good can it get?
So let's do this, like fabrication of drama, right? And the producers in pushing their agenda in these things. This is why, like, I feel like what you're saying is true. Like in the story, you have to have that suspense, or you have to have that negative effect or negative event that happens where, like, oh, I need to see how
the greatest,
they rise from the ashes. You know what
the
I'm saying?
greatest negative will make the greatest positive. Like that's how they try to do that. They try to give you the worst to get the best, and that'll give you the best story.
So then, how do we explain? What's the dude's name? Uche and Aaliyah, right?
Okay.
So now, it might be a stretch to what you're saying, but this is why I'm like, there has to be. They're fabricating this drama and they're forcing negatives, right? So now we saw that Uche and Aaliyah. First of all, you told me that there was a black good love story that actually happened on Love Is Blind. Right.
Last season.
Last season. But
who's that?
The guy that works for Nike, the sneaker guy, and then
of course he works for Nike.
the other black girl.
Nike called. They were like, "Yo, we gotta make this work."
Stop. Come
Yo,
on.
what? Are guys there? But what I'm saying now is like they're forcing something. Like first, I thought it was like, oh, black love doesn't exist. That's why like this didn't even work out. A Latina getting in the way of black love. This is crazy.
Is it crazy?
Is it?
We love black women.
Really? You guys love black women.
We do.
Yo,
Not-
you even start.
No, we're not
You're
going
bad.
there.
You're black.
I am a proud black woman, and I love black men who love black women.
Yeah, so why you looking at me?
No, I'm not looking at you. You guys, I know this.
You saying there's a lot of black men out there that
yes, look at all. Yes, it's a lot of intercultural loving going on in the world.
So the part that I wanted to talk about is Uche. The whole breakup scene with them going to dinner or they're meeting up. So they go into the pods. They rock with each other, Uche and Aaliyah. The Spanish girl comes in and she's like, hey, I dated Uche. Makes it mad weird.
Right.
Aaliyah bows out. I can't do this. This is too much.
That's a lot of drama.
In the middle of the show.
Is it?
They come back. They bring Uche and say, you got to resolve. Like, let's get it resolved. Tell me why the producers, they go and they force the breakup. They put a voice insert that says, we're not going to work. Like, Uche's not going to work out. They move out of the camera, put that insert in, and then Aaliyah's like, oh, yeah, okay. So
I understand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And
then
then they move with the scene. Bro, none of that is true. The voice insert was fake. You find out Aaliyah and Uche, they're dating outside the show. So, go ahead.
I said maybe they're dating. We don't know. It's all happening.
That's what they said.
We don't know.
No, Uche's...
Even still now?
He said on Instagram... No, I don't know about now, but on Instagram he said, yeah, that we were dating outside the show.
Yeah.
So now what I'm saying is like, first of all, you're not showing a black successful
surprised
couple.
legally they're allowed to...
They're allowed to talk outside the show.
They sign away them waivers.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
He's not part of the show anymore. So you can't talk. You can't talk about your life.
I guess so.
That'd be wild if you could sign some paperwork to do that. Though.
I'm not saying you can't talk.
No, but I'm saying
once
that'd
it airs,
be wild.
I think you have fair game.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, I can't ever talk about this person I dated. But what I'm saying now is like when we talk about drama and negativity, that was just weird to me. It's like they fabricated it. They made it seem like, yo, this couple, this Latina came and destroyed black love.
So
that's how they made it seem?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
and you know black girls don't like, well, I ain't gonna say that, but
Jesus.
Yeah, the Latina, you don't like that.
So before we I know we about to go on that. You wanna so why people are in this show?
Why people are in the show?
So
it's for fame.
A guy on the show mentioned his story. I'm first.
Hold on, we do this now.
You want to do this?
No, I wanted to resolve the Uche Aaliyah thing first.
Excuse me.
So how do we feel about that?
With the producers,
what they did,
making that, so I think it's really, it goes back to how like reality TV has shifted from when reality TV first started to now, where it just really is about the drama.
Because I think money came involved. Like it's more money now.
How can we influence how successful the show is, how personal these people are? Yeah. So we're gonna create these storylines. So that is a pretty bad example of them creating like the storyline where, all right, well we're gonna dead this right here right now, so we can move forward and get to.
They could have just not even revisited it though. Yeah. Like I don't see how
we needed
resolution
because she just left the show, so we needed the viewers.
I think you could have went the whole season without even revisiting that.
No, because the way that she left and they had her exit, like, or him just talking to her on the phone, like, why did you just leave me? Like, the viewers needed to know, like, we needed to see them interact face to face to see that. So
in the timeline, how did it happen? She left one episode.
Yeah, he was gonna propose, and then
they're doing a honeymoon.
And then she left,
right? Or they're moving into that fake apartment.
It was getting ready. I don't even know. It might have been after the honeymoons, but
the other couples were doing their honeymoons.
Everybody needed to know, like, all right, well, whatever happened, like, what she just dipped, so we needed that closure.
The phone call thing was enough to me.
Nah, we needed because for drama purposes, we needed to see them face to face to see what that was going to look like. The phone call was.
So now we have, and you say drama, like now we have reality shows for reality shows. Like there's like after talks and stuff like that. I think, like I say, 10, 15 years ago, it was more reality show for less money. Realer. It was just like, it was real. It was, Real World. What's the other one? Real World and
Real Rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
the OGs.
Yeah, the OGs. And I think it was more a genuine reaction. But now everything is like we have to create stuff. Like I think they used to get people that they knew. Like we would, of course, get Kadeem because Kadeem is crazy. Like, I think that's what they would do. And they were fine with that. But now they're like, we're going to get Kadeem, but we're going to tell Kadeem, say, yo, yeah, hey, your dad, was never in your life. Like, say, you got to say certain things.
Yeah, no, so little, we all have a mutual friend who actually, like, made it through the interview process for the real world.
What are we talking about?
I'm not telling you who they are, but we have a mutual friend, and she, like, the only way she like definitely got that interview is because like she exaggerated.
Wild story, yeah.
She like made things just different. I went with her to the interview. Like
That's
I dropped
crazy.
her. Yeah, it was crazy. We were in college, but you can't just like back then. You couldn't just be a normal person.
You had to be a wild person.
You had to be a little eccentric.
So now imagine what the interview process for these things are.
It's crazy.
But the main point that I want to make too is now people are watching this and people think this is real life because it has the reality tag.
I don't think people think that.
All right. We're intelligent, Jamie.
All right.
We are smart.
Nobody's believing these YouTube.
No. Okay. All right. Y'all keep playing.
Nah.
Y'all keep playing like these. Some of these females, they aspire to one day be on these shows. They aspire to fill out these questionnaires and want to be on these TVs and be famous. And you don't think they? I don't think they want to
be famous. I do think they want to be famous. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a tough way to be. Like, it's no guarantee that you be famous.
But the opportunity, they want to be Bad Baby, bro.
It does
give
you opportunities.
Yo, when you look at
you the
Uncle Phil, Dr. Phil clip, and a girl, Bad Baby or whatever that white girl name is.
That's right. She came from that.
That's how she did it. Wow. So you don't think people are like, damn, if I just get an opportunity to be on a screen, and I could create a viral moment. Come on, brother. Like that's what we're creating.
Like there's a lot. No, I don't think people are watching reality TV. I mean, yes, they are watching it to aspire to see if they can get on it because they know you can get a bag that way. Definitely, right? You get your 15 minutes of fame, you get your endorsements, you get your sponsors after. You gotta make a little.
If you have to say right now, what is the percentage of people that Love is Blind? They're going to casting for Love is Blind. That really are going there
to find
love. What is your number?
5%.
50%.
Half the
people really.
You say 1 out of 2.
Have you seen all these weirdos that are on there? These are real people trying to find love.
What weirdos? What do you?
Captain America, the boy.
The
one who didn't like the girl with the makeup.
That was tripping me out.
Damn.
First of all, we ain't even get there because I'm not there yet. But if we talk about this, that's hilarious. Because every episode, it was like, yo, why we gotta show these flags every time? Like, you really doing this? And
they had to get the Trumpers on let them feel like they have
we
somebody.
need to get them to watch the show.
I was like, this is
we
wild.
got the Americana.
We gotta get them to watch the show.
But okay.
But no, there's something to be taken from reality TV.
5%? I'm gonna give you that's really there for love. I'm gonna give you 15.
If we're talking about the men,
15.
First of all, I believe in my heart of hearts.
Why are all these men doing this?
In dating apps, these guys are just trying to smash cheeks. They are not looking for love. In real reality.
So why are they taking 2 weeks off of work to come and
because they have an opportunity to be famous.
Famous?
Would
you on TV?
Would you do it? Would you take 2 weeks off of work to be famous?
No, I wouldn't do it for fame. I would do it for love.
Oh shit! This girl.
We can't contain her.
Yo, there's a cat.
Yo. What? First of all, fame is on. Nah, I don't want fame.
You would do it for love?
I would do it for money.
You do it for
money? That's what fame equals.
Nah, it's different.
That's what fame equals.
Different. Nope. You can get money. You don't need to be famous to have money.
We might have to run a little long because I'm loving this conversation.
Oh my god.
Go just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't
want you to get you. I don't want you to.
No. We can.
So go.
Talking about Love is Blind. We good.
My boy.
Man, I don't even know. I can't remember.
What's that guy's name that was like he went to Mexico?
He lost his virginity in Mexico.
You remember this guy's name? All right, so it's fine. But okay, have you watched that episode already?
It was the first episode.
Oh, so run it.
Wait, of this show of this season?
Yeah. Run the story.
So
let me tell the story.
I immediately saw this and was first of all I was laughing at this whole production, and then I was like,
y'all about to get canceled.
This is crazy.
Yep, cancelable.
This is crazy. So and I was
walk that line.
watching this with my wife. So he's in a conversation. I think they're playing a game, a card game, and it's saying, "What would you change about how you lost your virginity?"
Yes. Okay.
I think she answers the question. I forget what she says. Maybe not the right person, but he answers the question, but he starts and he's very hesitant.
I thought he was a virgin. That's what I thought he was about to tell her.
That's where I was going.
Everybody.
That's where I was going.
So I'm like, so now, and that's how I know drama is crazy. Because like, listen, I'm laying down watching the show.
And you're like, nah.
He's like, huh? I was like, I'm like, I know he's not about to say what I think he's about to say. I know he's not about to say nothing. So he's talking, and then he's like, yeah, I went on this trip to Mexico, and I'm like, oh, I was like, okay.
What did you immediately think?
I'm thinking. So as soon as he said Mexico, out of the country, I think something was forced upon him.
Okay.
That's immediately what I went to.
Okay.
But and come find out. So he's talking about it. He's saying, yeah, I went to Mexico with a couple friends. We were, chilling, hanging. Not chilling. He didn't say chilling at all. We were hanging with a couple girls, and yeah, one thing led to another, and I tried to say when he said I tried to say no.
This guy's crazy.
And he says I know, guy, it's a stigma about guys, and but I tried to say no, and I know I said it a couple.
She took it.
I know I said it a couple.
Hey, pass me the bottle because it's about to get crazy. He's about to get crazy.
He said, I know I said it I know I said it a couple times, but the pressure from her.
The pressure.
He said that from her
He did, yep.
and my friends, and one thing led to another, and then her reaction, of course, is like, "Oh, that happened to you? Oh my God!" Like, well, thank you for telling me, and
thank you for telling me.
So let me tell you my immediate reaction. I was like, "This is wild." I'm literally laughing, telling my wife like, this is crazy. This is the only reason why this man is on this show.
Yeah.
Which is so unfortunate. That is a problem.
Let's ask. I need to ask one important question because I don't know if our audience is going to watch it. Did he get married to?
I don't think so.
No.
Let's get ready to get canceled. Let's get canceled!
God.
Great point that you put up that he was brought on the show solely to tell that dumb story. And I do want to sympathize with, like, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it can happen.
It can happen.
I'm not clowning that.
We don't want to clown that, but at the same time,
I don't want to see no reality show.
You're a sucker for telling that story
to a million people.
You're a sucker, and this ain't even a chick that you really like. Now your story's out there for America, and also you're a sucker.
Also in our eyes, this is a date. This is first date because this is the first episode. So I don't know how the production works, but
yeah, he could be 3 weeks in or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm saying if this is the first time you meeting this girl, a game, blah blah blah, and you say that, and it's just like
cringe.
So when I saw that, it was two things that happened. Like you said, I was like, yo, now he has to get married. He has to go through the end of the show. If he doesn't, I am pissed.
You're gonna be sadly mistaken, dog. He don't make it. He don't make it. I'm spoiler alert.
Now it's on you, Ashley. Explain your show.
Okay.
What a drama moment. They got the drama hit.
All I can say is I have to pull the ignorance card. I just don't understand how that can happen.
So you want to go actually tell the story?
No. How?
No, you want to go into the story of like how that happens, how man rape happens.
Yeah, man rape.
Okay,
I need an understanding.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't
have.
It's okay.
I need to.
It's okay. Let's walk it through.
Just educate
here's what happens
for a minute, okay?
Unfortunately, let me diagnose and
like.
I love this because
I can understand.
Is there any more in there? Because yo, here's what happens, babe. Okay. Here's what happens.
Did you finish that bottle?
No. You got some more. That one's done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the thing that happens with some guys, right? Unfortunately, some guys are not ready to, like, they have like this thing that they're gonna be embarrassed when it's their first time, right?
Okay.
So I think this is this guy's case. I don't want to put it on him, but I'm gonna put it on him. So they wait an extremely long time. Sex to them is just this thing where it's like, they have a stigma and anxiety over it, so they really just push it off, right?
Right.
And they might finish fast and all these other things, so they just avoid it. So they could be in a circumstance where I'm making the scenario, but they're at a party, the girls are talking, they realize he's the virgin, right? And one girl's just really overzealous, and she's like,
I'm gonna take it.
boom.
Yeah.
I'm the girl.
Yeah.
All right. And what could happen is the other homie's already getting cheeks. So he's already set up. Yeah. So the girl's like, I'm going to his room and I'm gonna bother him. I've seen this happen.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've seen this happen. So I know. So goes in the room and the girl could just like be doing things to him, touching his hair, kissing him, showing him parts. And like, once again, you're a virgin. So
that's gonna
anything is going to get you ready to go.
Where you need to be.
Ready to go. And once again, your man part does not, like, to conquer that it takes an older man. Like,
oh, see, this is the explanation.
And I'm breaking it down.
Yeah.
And if you're not like, let's say you're adverse to confrontation, like you're not gonna push her off you. Nope. You're not gonna.
But we're not even there yet.
But
so now the girl's in full control. She's teasing you. She's doing all that type of stuff, and you're like, nah. Your brain up here is telling you, nah, I don't want to do this. Like, this is not how I expect it to go. But she see the rod, and it's like,
she sees,
like, yeah, you're ready to go, dog.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I have a job to do. That's what, like,
and these two things they don't connect. So now he probably drunk, sit down, sleeping.
He did say he was drunk.
All she gotta do is get up. All she gotta do is get up on top of him.
See, this is what we needed. This dialogue needed to happen because I think there's a lot. I don't think I'm the only person that was like, well, how the hell did that happen?
So it's two things. Like, I think it's possible, and if it,
first of all, the fact that I just did that without getting canceled,
I think you did a
great job.
Very good job. Well done.
But and I just like, but for it to be on a show, and this is the first thing I said to my wife when they said, "What if a woman came on the show?"
They couldn't even air that.
That's what I'm saying. What if the woman came on the show and her first day she was like, "Oh yeah, I was raped and that's the reason why she's on the show because that's her story." Mm-hmm. What?
And once again, they did it in a way to be progressive. They wanted to tell a guy's part of the story.
Again,
it's easier to tell.
That's crazy.
I think they wanted what exactly is happening right now. They wanted the buzz. They wanted people talking
producers,
about it.
And my man didn't even get married, son.
Their eyes lit up when they heard this.
They were like,
married, bro.
They don't care.
There was no way you tell that story. Like, first of all,
there's no way you tell that story.
No woman's gonna. Yo, guys, don't ever open up like that to a female that early.
That early. You should
that
at some
early
point.
is crazy. Like she's have to give you some blackmail heat.
So that's
before you.
That's another thing about these shows that's like kind of weird. Like some of the stuff that's happening in this little time, it's like it's not valued. So that story is a value. It should be something that's close to his heart.
That brings you guys.
And it shouldn't be expressed. I might not express that to you until a while.
Yeah.
So it's like everything seems cheapened because you're giving it to everybody
so quick. Ew, you're giving up your emotional goods. You're giving up your goods so early. Oh my God.
We put it closer to our side.
Gross.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're starting to see the discussion.
When I saw that, I was like, that's crazy.
So I'm glad we went to that direction. The other thing I want to go to that people didn't really pick up on, my makeup boy.
So I didn't get there yet, but I heard about it.
All right, so man, I'm sorry I'm ruining a lot of shit. I'm realizing you're not as far as I thought you were going to be. But a lot of people. Why do you think, without going it like in your brain as a female, why do you think that the Captain America dude used or said makeup was the reason why he didn't like the person he got matched up with?
Good question.
So it wasn't until like you and I talked about it.
I know, and I want you to erase that.
But like, I really thought I was confused. It left me bewildered. Why is this guy acting so weird? When like, yeah, her lashes are a little crazy, but like, yeah, whatever. Like, she's the same girl. Like, I don't even know. I really don't know these people's names that well in this season. I ain't paying that much attention. But she's this blonde girl. And I kind of just think that he was just being very weird. I don't think he really liked her, maybe, but he kept saying things like, on the honeymoon, he basically was being weird towards her, and it wasn't like he wasn't having conversation like he was in the pod. Like, ever since they met in face to face, things got weird. And once you say that out loud,
what's
it's like,
how
well,
weird? Like, what was he doing?
Like, he was
He's
hardly
not even touching her, talking. Yep.
He wasn't like very affectionate. All the basically like.
I already know where your mind's going, so I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you do it.
And then she asked him like, "Well, why are you being like this or whatever?" And he's like, "Well, you know, I don't really like when I first saw you. You had all this makeup, and I just couldn't really get past that." And she's like, "Well, just pretend like we're still in the pod. Pretend like there's a wall still here."
What a stupid thing for a female to say.
But here's the thing: when she left,
because we're children.
Because there was a night where she was like, "You know what? Like I'm just gonna leave and go into another room." And she packed her bags, and like 4 times she said, maybe 4 or 5 times she said, "All right, well, I'm leaving," and she kept looking back at him like,
said good.
"I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave now."
He did not say good.
I'm just gonna go to. No, he didn't say anything.
Babe, he kept saying okay. Like, every time she's like, I'm leaving.
She said it good. Like, it was cringy.
I don't want to be married to you anymore.
I was like, all she wants is for you to say, give her a hug and like, no, I don't want you to go.
Yep.
See, that never happened.
That's the down.
Without, because you didn't hear what I said to Ashley. You didn't hear what I said to Ashley about this situation.
Well, so wait. Let me just say one more thing. So my thought is, when they finally, the next morning, they got together, they kind of reconciled about like, you know, what happened and why she left and whatever. And then he kept saying like, well, I really do want to like, you know, I think we can get past this. I want to just like, you know, go back to our lives and like just try to like start this life together. So he's giving this picture of like, yeah, he wants to work on it. And she's just like, well, no. Like, no, you don't take me for who I am or whatever. So like, she's like, no, but I'm like, in my mind, I hear him say, I still want to work on this with you. So I like to take people's word for what they tell me, which is a little naive. So I'm like, all right, well, he doesn't hate the girl. He's just a weirdo. No. He's just a weirdo, and he doesn't like.
So let's
women who wear makeup.
Once again, Jamie didn't hear what I told you.
No, once you said it, I was like, oh my God.
So now I want you to break down what you think happened.
So from what you're telling me, I think he saw her. He was not attracted to her. And the game ends there.
And I don't know why I didn't see that. It's clear as day. The minute you said it out loud, I didn't even get it.
And this is why, like, I love having y'all on the show. Because I have to see how women think.
Mm-hmm. It is wild.
And y'all didn't see that. And it's hard. You know what's the hardest thing for men or men?
He didn't show it. So now I'm thinking about the first interaction, because that happened on the first episode. He didn't. That
was her best look. That was her best look. That's the other part thing. And let me rock. So the thing that we're not talking about is she wore the top-notch makeup, right? Mm-hmm. And then the rest of the trip, she didn't have the makeup. Mm-hmm. So he lied. He lies about the problem is your makeup. That's the lie. He really wants to say, son, when I saw you at the reveal and now I'm looking at you now, you look crazy. Like, I don't like this part of you.
Oh, I gotta see this.
And he's not saying that. He's not saying the way you look right now is ugly.
If this was a real dating situation, they probably just wouldn't have a second date.
People have types. That's what I'm saying. People are like, this whole show is crazy.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So now he's not telling the truth, and he
knows
he's on TV.
Why do you think he's not telling the truth?
He knows he's on TV, and he doesn't want to seem like a dickhead.
Yeah.
So he says the clean answer, which is, yo, your makeup kind of like blah blah blah.
So no, and this is his response is kind of what I respect too, because being a dickhead could keep you on another show, could get you further. You know what I'm trying to say? It would get you further.
But he might have been the 5%. Was like, I'm really looking for love.
Yeah, he's a 5%.
I'm really looking for love, but this ain't it. This chick, you look crazy. and then you know what's funny? She's like, I don't have any makeup on now. And he wants to say so bad. That's the problem. That's the problem. Where's the girl that I saw walking on the thing? And that wasn't even that cute.
No, yeah.
That's what he really wanted to say.
He said, "Oh shit."
But it's so crazy because so many women because your algorithm whatever shows you this stuff shows up.
And then women are dissecting.
And now we're just like, oh girl, it's empowerment. Like if you can't wear makeup, this guy can't
And you see how they spread the stupidity.
It's so crazy. It's
the girls are spreading the stupidity.
We're not even thinking
rather
that,
than the dude is really being so nice and saying, you know what?
Being nice.
Like the whole
weird, but
the whole
nice,
makeup thing, I just want to flip it on his head. Like you say, we can walk. If us men can walk around with like fake lineups, fake hair, cool. We can both, but we can't.
But you know what?
We can't.
Hey, bro, girls are nice too. Girls would be like, oh, you go and you do your relationships with the girl, and then you're like, babe, how was it? Oh, it was nice.
Nah,
yeah.
It was nice.
True.
Yeah.
True.
You don't want to be mean and be like, that was the fastest thing I've ever seen.
Confrontation. Oh my god.
That was the fastest moment.
True.
You might not come back.
You know what I'm saying?
No one wants to fight.
Yeah, so that's what he did. And the think pieces that are online about, and I'm sitting there like, this is crazy.
This is why we will never be an online couple, like an innocent couple.
We're too
They're up in arms about what this guy
girl,
said.
he lying. He a narcissist. Oh, yo,
What do you
bro.
mean?
Because first of all, I saw one person.
He won't let you be you. He won't. He's trying to restrict you. You can't wear makeup with this guy. Who is he to tell you like what you can and cannot do? It's your body, your choice. Well,
at the end of the day, to me,
but you know
love is not blind.
Love clearly is
not to him. Yo, and you should have. He had a smirk. I'm gonna try to find this smirk. He has a smirk on his face where she's like, "I'm just gonna leave." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, he low-key had a smirky smile on.
Get out of my face.
I've been.
Get out of my face.
He said, "How hard do I have to try?"
I'm trying my best.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. You're still here. You're still here.
This is really good.
Doing everything I can.
I'm not even mad at it.
Trying to get out of here.
I just want to go fight
I
fires.
don't want to break up with you. He said, but I need you to break up with me.
He said, I'd rather fight fires.
I'm going to be at work all day. Yo, you know what I noticed about white men too? I'm sorry. I don't want to. I try not to be colorful. Yo, them dudes will work a long time to not be with their women.
Like work a lot?
Yo.
Yes.
White men?
Yes.
Yo, they be in the office from 7.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Smart as fuck.
Nah, son. I need to be with my lady, bro.
Smart.
I'm not saying that because
no. Because we have good ladies. But I'm saying for those that's in bad situations, you know what you can do?
How you not want to go home with your wife?
I mean,
son, I know somebody.
I see a lot of these women online, all right? Because that they're really. I wouldn't want to go home to them either. They're crazy.
Son.
They're demanding. They're nagging.
Yo, I know a guy.
They live a whole nother life outside of home.
Son, let me tell you. He get to work before me, and he leave after me, son.
Every day.
7:30.
Any salary.
Yo, it's 7. It's salary.
Oh my God.
7:30.
This is a dude I work with. His drive, man, my job ain't crazy.
Yeah.
He drives an hour and a half from his house to get to my job. He clocks in a whole hour before we need to clock in. And still spends overtime on the back end. I don't know his situation, but
once again,
nigga,
it's just a nice way. It's just he's in a nice way. I don't like this woman.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no peace at home.
I'll tell you,
none.
Babe. I'll tell you right now. If you see me start working more,
he said, I don't like this situation.
Hey, come on, like,
Yeah.
and that's how I know we good, because I hate working.
I'm going home. I'm home.
I'd rather be home.
I want to spend time with my daughter and my wife.
I want to be home.
I'm sorry.
So crazy.
These dudes be at work.
That is.
What's going on?
Working hard.
Yo, and then at lunch they trash their wife. Horrible.
You be sharing stories too?
No. I tell one story. I won't lie. I tell one story about damn, I don't want to tell you because then you're gonna fix it.
No.
It's probably good. Let's hear it.
I tell wife stories. Like, it's stuff that all wives do. Mm-hmm. That's what I talk about. I was like,
general?
Yeah. Like,
no, I'd be very specific. I'd be very specific.
My wife.
So there's
wait, do we want to put this way?
Yeah, no, it's funny. I tell them because I don't. First of all, I don't like being open at
Yeah.
work. I don't really like.
Very.
But I'll give them what I can give
Private.
them, so it's not a problem. So like if it's like trash wife time, I'll just tell them the same story.
You don't smile at work? Like
I really don't. I just put now like a digital photo frame.
I can see Kadeem.
You have a digital photo frame?
Yeah, I have a digital photo frame. All y'all are in it.
So cute.
Like, yeah. So now they can see I have like a personality, because like I'm just a weirdo. But now I tell the story about the blinds upstairs in the living room.
Oh God.
It's a nice clean story. First of all, Ashley does everything but put these blinds up in the living room.
Everything.
I've asked for these blinds.
Oh, how long we been here? 3, 4 years?
Yep,
4
I've
years?
asked for these blinds, and it hasn't happened. Fun. Yeah, another story is, yo, when me and this girl started dating, son. Yo, when me and her started dating.
Me and blinds, we just have a problem, I guess.
Dog, like it's very intimidating. You date a woman that has like, you know,
stuff together.
Yeah, she got everything together. She's like, pull up to my house. I'm like, oh, you own a home? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was in the trap. We was in the trap back in the day. Rent was like $500.
Y'all lived in the slums.
She never came over there.
Yeah, and she did.
Yes,
Don't do that.
Never came over there.
She did say something.
I parked my luxury vehicle at the end of that parking lot. Like,
no, because I ain't put your business out there. Don't be talking about.
All right, we don't. That's a whole nother. That's a whole.
Yeah. All right.
That's a whole nother.
I'll be quick. So I pull into the crib. There's no drapes, like no curtains. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can see your business.
No.
Here's the thing.
I ain't gonna be detailed, but she had covering. But I'm like,
wait. It was a new construction townhouse. I didn't know when I moved in that there was not going to be like window fixtures. It's my first time. What do I know? So I went to Home Depot and bought. The guy told me that he's like, you can buy these like temporary like paper ones that you can stick up and then you can like hang them up. Well,
I know what you're talking about.
I was getting quotes on like the little flyer from like Blinds to Go or Blinds.
the most expensive places.
I didn't know. What do I know? First time homeowner, right?
This is why women need men.
This
is why women need men.
Yeah, I definitely could have just went to Home Depot and got some blinds a long time ago. And like I was like, yo, I'm gonna need like over $1,000 of blinds. My windows were like extra large windows, so add normal size. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. Yeah. So I didn't for a long time.
Bro, as soon as I came in her life,
like, what's up with
like
this?
Mission number 1.
We got curtains.
Curtains.
Oh yeah, curtains. Yeah.
And I think that's why we worked, because it was like I really saw Love Is Blind. Kiss my rear. When I got in there, it was like, be a man. And then I saw a woman that wants to be a woman. That's how it worked.
And you were attracted to her because you have 2 eyes.
First of all, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Because love is...
Yes. Love is not blind.
There you go.
Okay. So, but when we get in there, it's like... So now let's go through it. You see where you have to be a man, and you be a man. And then you see where a woman's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And it's like, okay, let's fix this.
You see where you can help. Yeah.
This doesn't happen on these reality shows, dog. When you go in and you're in a fake apartment, and like, apparently some guy's probably Airbnb-ing in one of the
what?
Like, that's one of the rumors going on.
The theory.
You're gonna see. I don't want to spoil. I don't even want to spoil it all for you.
We've spoiled it all. It's all been spoiled.
No. So let's end like this, because we're probably already over time. Yeah. So I'll start over with your side. Do you think Love Is Blind?
No.
Why not?
I've never felt that way. I feel like love is not blind, and it should not be blind, because we have 2 eyes that we need to use. And I think it gives you so much more information about a person. And in my situation, I would not be my wife if I never, like, if we didn't see each, like, it's just, I saw that. I didn't know, I was attracted to what I saw at first, which made things go further. I didn't know her personality after that. But now I know it's beautiful. But love is not blind, and it's not a great thing for it to be. So, yeah.
Do you think love is blind?
Love is not blind.
Why?
Because it's just not. Period. It's just, it literally, we have 5 senses, and I think we utilize them all in a way to determine whether something is for us or not for us. And you have to see. I think that, you can definitely, if there's something that you don't like, the other senses, personality, all that stuff can kind of like impact what you see, where you become a little blinded or you don't care about certain things. But you definitely, there's something about the person you like. Maybe it's their smooth skin. Maybe it's their hair. Maybe
it's something that lures you in. It's like a tease,
and you
like
need
a
to
trailer.
see that. You gotta, So no, it's not blind.
So I'll do my last call now. I don't think, first of all, y'all already should know, I don't think love is blind. But at the end of the day, I think we gotta be careful with reality TV shows. One of the points that I wanted to make, and I didn't really get to do it, but it's fine. It's like when we're watching wrestling. You see all these things, like these guys they're getting thrown on pin needles and hit with chairs and going through tables. You got to understand, like, at some point, to a kid, that's like, whoa, Stone Cold's the hardest guy. The Rock is he picked up a 300-pound.
They think it's real.
And then the balloon pops. No, actually they're assisting, and they're actually best buds at the end of the show. Once that that was revealed to me, I can't watch it anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me. Like when I got out because I was a huge WWE fan, but when I realized like they don't really hate each other, Stone Cold don't drink that much beer, and like the Undertaker's not like raising souls out there.
Yeah, he's really alive. Like he's not.
Goldust. Goldust is really a character. First of all, that me and Ashley watched the whole compilation of Goldust, bro.
He's a wild boy.
He's
a
wild
boy.
Funniest man I ever seen in my life. But I digress.
Worse than Mankind?
Funnier than Mankind. Goldust is funnier than Mankind.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah. No contest. But I'll say this again. I think the bubble burst and you start not caring about that because it's like it's not real life. You don't talk in third person. But these things have an influence on you. Yeah. So when you were in that world, you did talk like The Rock. You did tell the teachers they could suck it.
And then you got suspended.
And you got suspended and you got in trouble. Like this stuff is not a game. Like you know what I mean? Like so imagine now what reality TV is doing to the common mind. And we gotta be careful with this. Like, and Ashley and I talked about this off camera. It's like, there are people who have house parties just to entertain and then show off what they have in their home. Mm-hmm. And they get inspiration from these reality TV shows. And they go into debt just to buy these things, right? And they need the Rolls Royce. They need the car. They need the summer home. And because it's like, my favorite reality star person has this stuff, right? But when do we start becoming happy or be happy with our reality? And stop putting on a character that you're seeing on TV and find out what makes you actually happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that I wish that we would, just focus on. And like, that's like build our own reality show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's now like when I start looking at like the rappers and all that stuff, like they're popping bottles in the club. They got girls twerking in thongs. That's not reality. That's not real life. No. Like them girls are getting paid to be there.
Was, but no.
We thought it was. We thought Juvenile just came was like, yo, yeah, we about to shoot this. We about to shoot.
I thought.
No, it's a whole orchestrated plot. You know what I'm saying? So I think at the end of the day, we have to really draw a distinction between what's reality, what's fake, and what's produced content. And we have to just be able to say what's fake and produced content isn't really reality. No. I wish they would take the tag off of it, but there's no legislation on that. And I don't think we're ever going to be able to win that argument.
I don't think so.
But at the end of the day, I would like our fans to be happy with their life. And if you need excitement in your life, and you find out what makes you happy and try to achieve that on a day-to-day basis. So that's my last call.
Cool.
Like that?
Yeah. I'm going to start watching more reality TV.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's trash. Trash to piece theater.
It's a nice way to escape from your own reality.
There you go.
You shouldn't ever have to. You know what I don't like? And I'm not going to say, we'll end it with this. I don't like when y'all say, I want to turn my brain off.
Why?
Who needs to turn their brain off?
You don't.
Sometimes.
This is the end of the show. Go ahead.
Sometimes you need to turn your brain off.
All right. Imagine being overstimulated. All right. You know why? Because your job is you're in a silo. I work with the public. I have a million people calling me. I got patients I'm talking to all day long. I got insurance companies I'm going back and forth with. It's just stimulation on stimulation on stimulation. Now, when I get home, and I finally have a moment to sit down and like not think and turn off my brain, I'm gonna do that, and
There's no such thing as turn off your brain. You think a man could turn off their brain?
No. I think you can't. So there's a difference between let's think about movie wise. I don't want to watch. What is that? What's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? He's going back in time.
Oh, the
Inception.
Inception. Yeah.
I don't want to watch Inception
because that makes you think.
Because I have to think about it. I have to
focus.
You can watch a comedy though.
But I can watch a comedy. I think that's what she's saying. Like I don't want to. When I say turn off my brain, I don't want to do that high level of thinking that I normally have to do. Right. And you don't have to do that to enjoy that show.
You just have
I
to
want to know
when
when can I turn off my brain?
When can you turn it off?